Okay, so this is my current grow room. It's a lot of stuff going on here. This is paper towel that I put down in a 10 by 20, and you can see that those 10 by 20s have holes in them, so the water is going to seep up. Um, so when I'm dealing with broccoli or kale or radish or things like that, I just have uh, I find that this works really well. So this is a 2 tablespoon, and that's not down in the corner there, but it's 2 tablespoon scoop. And you can see there's not a lot of rocket science to this thing. We're just scattering the seed as best we can. Try and get that corner down a little bit. And I don't have to have it perfect because I can get this thing wet, and then with a rubber baster, I can still move those seeds. If I use my hand, the seeds will stick to my hand. So then here are some sprouts that I'm going to today take the lid off of. You put the lid on them just so they can germinate. And you can see this is radish here. And while that looks nice and gross and everything, in about 3 to 4 days time, it'll be nice and big and ready to harvest. So this is broccoli. So these did really well in terms of germination. Right now they are kind of a yellowy, translucent color, and they'll green up underneath these lights. So the table that they're in, this is the grow table here, or tray. It will fit, this one will fit 4 of these 10 by 20 trays in it. It has a hole here, a drain, and this is a PVC fitting, so that PVC pipe can easily fit in it. And then here you can see I just brought it down, put a ball valve on it. We'll go ahead and close it, and then it drains, the water drains into this bucket here. So to flood the table, I'll just take the bucket and pour it in. And that'll flood the table. Just that little bit of water. And then you can see my paper towel is now absorbing the water, and I'll flatten these out. And some paper towels are better than others in terms of fitting. This is some Bounty stuff that I bought that doesn't fit. None of it fits perfectly, but it fits a little less perfectly, I guess. And I just 4-plied it. So just kind of folded it over and yeah. So then I'll take my rubber thing and just kind of spread the seeds around a little bit better. And don't worry too much about that. You do want to get them spread out, but as you water, they'll spread out until they finally kind of take root and find a place attached to the grow median. And you can use dirt for this type of stuff. I just find that the dirt has its issues too. It's definitely for the seeded stuff like your beans and peas and sunflowers and stuff. I haven't been able to make them do very well on anything but dirt because they're a little more to them. And then again, here is, but that seed didn't stick to my little baster at all. So that's why I like to move my wet seed around with that. And I'll show you. So today's Tuesday, but I'll give you day by day on these. Under here, I think I have some mung beans, and those started yesterday. They're just starting to break open. So those did really well pretty quickly. We'll see how they taste. And I just put them on paper towels, so I'll experiment with that because I've never grown those before. These are the fava beans, and they're about a 21-day to seed or to harvest, and this is about 7 days in on those. And then tomato starts, and some kale, and a pumpkin, and then some sunflowers right there that are been under the light now for just a couple days and doing really well. So there's two processes. The first is the germination process, and that's where we just started here. And then the second is about 3, maybe 4 days into germination, is uncovering it, and then these will green up and shoot up really quickly. You can see that on the roots there, how it looks fuzzy. That's not mold, that's just the roots themselves, so that's fine. The mold doesn't occur till later if you end up with it. But then this table, so right now this is how I would water everything, is through wicking, but then I just take and flip the valve, and then it's going to drain the table. So you just need things wet, you don't need things flooded. So yeah, so that's how the table will work. And anyway, that is the microgreen side of things.